Yo, what's good, my peoples? Hold on, why is it so dark? Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, K. I think now we need to lit because before it was so dark. I don't know what's going on. I had to put the ring. You can see it in the back, but who cares? I So what it do? What it do? Who's here? Oh, I see someone is here. Who's here, man? Let me know in the chat really quick. Can you hear me fine? Can you hear me fine? I'm about to have this live with my boy, Go Abroad. He's waiting in the back seat, about to jump in, waiting for some people to come through. What it do, my dude? You hear me fine? Seems like you do. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I go abroad. Dude, the last time we talked, you didn't even have a name. Now I see you got your name. We were just calling each other different names and stuff. This is a good look.
Dime lo que.
Chilindrín, tú sabes. ¿Qué va a hacer?
Yeah, my brother. How you been, man?
Man, I've been out here chilling, man. As you know, I live in Panama now. I've been here for 3 to 4 months now, and just living life, bro. Living life. How you been?
Pretty good, man. I'm in the States. I'm in New York right now until I leave to my next destination, man.
Where you going next?
I don't know. I'm thinking either Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, something in that little pocket right there.
Paraguay?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay low, man.
Paraguay's not low, bro.
I'm trying to stay low, man. I'm not trying to do too much, bro.
Paraguay is not it's not low, and it's a little pricey. Argentina is better, like when it comes to cost of living now.
Okay.
Well, Paraguay, I mean Paraguay, anything compared to the states. You live in the states now, so anything compared to the states is like nothing. But if I mean Paraguay and Argentina is almost the same culture. They have a lot of similarities. So I mean, I think if I was you, I would stay in Argentina and then just go to Paraguay because you could just take a boat for like 2 hours and just go to Paraguay like whenever you want to. Like you can go stay.
Yeah, are you saying Uruguay or Paraguay?
When I went,
I thought you went to Uruguay.
yeah, I went to both. I went to
Oh, you went to
Argentina and then
Uruguay.
I took the boat to Paraguay to Uruguay and came back.
Okay, I thought you only went to Uruguay. I didn't know you went to Paraguay too.
Oh no! Oh shit, confusion. I went to Argentina and Uruguay, not Paraguay. Paraguay I haven't done yet.
Yeah, Paraguay is where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go cheap, you know.
Oh yeah, Paraguay cost of living, from what I hear, is lower.
Yeah.
Than both. And I don't know if it's lower than Argentina because Argentina is pretty dirt cheap, bro.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to do. It's a big country. You could take your time exploring.
Yeah.
Man, I'm waiting for these people, bro. What are people like? Sunday, Sundays people be chilling at home.
Yeah. But Panama, man, Panama's expensive, man.
Yeah, it is pricey here, bro. In some things, I think Panama is pricier than Miami.
Wow.
The last 3 years I lived in Miami, and prices are equal, or Panama is higher sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In some things. So the title of
But let me share something with you real quick, bro. Since you lived in Miami for like what was it? I think 3 years. You said
Yeah, about
like
3 years.
when I was in the States, man. When I lived in America, because I lived in Medellin for like 5 years, but I've been
Yeah,
traveling. I've been an expat already for like 5 years.
right.
Um, but when I was in the United States, man, like it was a dream of mine to go to Miami, to visit Miami and go to those high-end nightclubs like Story and Live. I've never been to those clubs, none of them. And it was my dream, right? But you got the cost and it's so expensive. And brother, I moved to Colombia and that dream went away. I was like, this is so dope, man, that and I say that because I watched this channel, this YouTube channel, Miami Vice Lifestyle.
Oh
And
yeah,
they do promotions at Live and they travel the world. And
yeah.
it's like, bro. And by the way, those guys, I've actually seen them like 2 or 3 times walking in Parquejeros by themselves. This was like 5 years ago, right? No, this was probably like 2, 3 years ago. They used to be walking around by themselves in Parquejeros, those two guys, those two Cuban guys. But like now I don't even think about that. And I'm like, why would people wait in line and pay all this money and bottle service? Bro, when you could go to Medellin or you could go to Cali, like it just escaped my mind, man. Like I don't even think about that stuff. And when I was here in the States, bro, that was my dream to go to Story, to go to Live, to go to all these high end clubs to live it up. And I went to Colombia, man, and I was like, I forgot about it, and I'm like, why would I ever go?
But my friend, I could tell you this. I lived in Miami 3 years the last time, and before that, I lived for 2 years. So in total, I lived in Miami like about 5 years because I lived there like a few years back, went back to New York, and then came back down when COVID hit. So, and I can tell you that I never been to live, I never been to stories. I don't even waste my time in those places. Like, there's so much more to do in Miami, bro, in Florida all together. Because it's not because we call it Miami, but we also have Hollywood, Hallandale, Fort Lauderdale, and all these little towns are near. And but all the when you come from another state, you just say Miami. But sometimes you're not even in Miami, and you just you come into Miami because Miami is really small. It's part of Florida, but then Florida is a lot of broader, and there's a lot more things to do. Miami is not as pricey as people think, to be honest, compared to some countries in Latin America. You just gotta know how to move, and do your thing, and you're still gonna have the same fun that a millionaire is gonna have. I mean, not the same, but you're gonna have your fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, the cost is so cheap in these countries, man. It's ridiculous, man. You know.
I mean, again, there's the other country because I'm in Central America right now, and I've been all over Central America. I'm only missing Belize. I'm taking my time with that one, but like a country like El Salvador, which I adore, like I love that country.
Hmm.
It's not the cheapest either. Like the cheapest country to me in Central America is Nicaragua, which is super cheap and good and nice, and you could have a really good time. And then I would say Guatemala. But then Costa Rica is pricey as hell. Like if you think Panama is pricey, Costa Rica is crazy. Costa Rica is like New York prices or
Yeah,
high.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like for me, my strategy is I want to operate in low cost countries
That's a
because
good.
the money that I'm spending to live in a expensive country, I could use that money and do something else. I just sent. If you want, you could check your DM on Instagram. I just sent you my house that I lived in Medellin. I had a penthouse with 5 bedrooms, 5 balconies,
Wow.
8 closets. Um, and I was paying when I got there. I was paying 420 when I started, and by the time I left, I was at 680.
You're spending 420 a month?
420 when I started, because remember I lived there 5 years. So when I
But
started,
where in Medellin?
hmm,
Where
that's Strata 6 Laureles. That's the top neighborhood.
where?
That's Strata 6 Laureles.
Oh, Laureles. I love Laureles. That's where I stay.
I
Every
love
time I
Laureles,
stay in Laureles.
but
And
it's the
now
top
when I
neighborhood.
go back, I'm gonna stay in Sabaneta because some of my friends live in Sabaneta.
Yeah, but bro, that was 5 bedrooms, 5 balconies, 5 bathrooms, Italian marble everywhere, and I
Dude, but
started.
why would you get a whole house like that to live by yourself?
Hmm? I loved it. I love space. And it's so damn cheap. When I started, bro, I was paying 420 a month. By the time I left, I was paying like 680 a month. This was a period.
You got that shit like unfurnished?
Yeah, it was because I had visa, immigration paperwork. I had everything in my name, phone bill,
So
internet.
you have to furnish everything?
Yeah. I mean,
I
dude,
mean,
I
what do
live.
you do with everything when you left?
Oh, I
You
sold.
sold?
Yeah, but I live. I'm an expat, bro.
I
Like
hear
full
you.
blown
Like
expat.
I'm an
I'm not a
expert too.
traveler.
Like here, I didn't rent this shit furnished. And I'm like an expert. Like I'm living here for at least 2 years, signed contract and everything. So like I
Yeah,
have
I had a signed contract.
huh?
I had a signed contract. Um,
Exactly. So but I'm shit, I don't want to furnish anything.
well, the thing is, if you rent furnished, it's triple the price,
It's
5
higher.
times the price. And for me, and I listened to what the Colombians say. They was like, "Yo, you could buy your furniture with 1 month's rent, and then when you leave, you could sell the shit." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I mean, I had gorgeous furniture, and I showed you my receipts. Some of my sugar babies on the DM too. I
What
sent
you
you.
mean to your babies? You
I
funny.
sent you. Did it not
Oh,
send?
yeah. I got some photos. I was like, what the hell? I was in my shorty too, and I'm looking at it, and she's like, "Are you taking photos?" And I'm like,
No, that's videos, dude. That was all videos, dude.
I know, but I didn't know you were sending them. So I opened them in front of my shorty, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He sent me a whole bunch of girls, and I was cracking up because I'm like, "Do you see me asking?" And she's like, "No, but why is he sending you that?" I'm like, "I don't know. We have a live tomorrow, and he just sent it to me. I guess it's for me to see before that." I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" I'm like, "We're just talking about life and traveling."
Oh wow.
But this is all in Spanish because you don't speak any English. Thank God. 'Cause I mean, it would
Um,
have been worse.
but yeah, man. So I like low cost
Hold
countries.
up, but you said sugar babies? What the fuck is a sugar baby? I didn't even hear that before.
So I do the sugar daddy thing. That's what I do.
Oh, so you are the sugar daddy. So what do you mean? You just go around paying for stuff?
Hmm?
You
For,
like
no. For me, I pay for the meat. I pay to for the meat up. I don't do the organic thing that much anymore. I'm not a club guy. I don't like going to clubs. I think that I know you like going to clubs.
you do the play for play type of joint.
P2P. I'm a P2P guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean that's okay. I respect that.
But like I know you go to clubs. I want to go on a trip with you because I know you go to a lot of clubs,
I
man.
do.
I'm
I
not a
love
club guy.
clubbing.
I hate the club because, bro, I feel like the clubs are meant to extract money from the dudes.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like women.
huh? It's like women too, but at
But,
least
I mean, because my brother does. I mean, I have a brother that likes that because he says, if I'm going to spend $300 in the club, I'd rather just give 200 to a shorty, take her home, beat it, and let her go, and I don't have to be in the club sweating, getting drunk, and doing all this extra shit when I could just go get what I want and hit it and bounce. Like it's all about the same thing. But for me, it's the trail, it's the
yeah,
hunt, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like we're different, but we will collaborate. Like
yeah. Um, but but that's another thing. Like in Colombia, I was only giving them $20-$30,
how much?
20-30 bucks.
Really? What kind of girls was this? Because I
A
mean,
college,
I've been to
college.
like multiple times. Like, I mean, the cheapest I've seen, not that I do perfect, that I've done it, but the cheapest I've seen is like 70 to
Yeah,
80.
but eh, that's like tourist stuff. You see what I'm saying? I'm not like
But I don't run around like my friends in Medellin, like they from there, like friends. And these are not people that are trying to get anything from me. We friends. Like I was just talking to one of them today that he's dying for me to go back. He already got everything planned up for me to go, and we're ready to do this thing. But and he wouldn't let me do something like that anyways. But I never seen it. Like in my experience, like even seeing other people, like I never seen them paying less than that. Like that
yeah,
30.
no. Me, I don't pay those prices. I give them 50 mil, 50 mil pesos, 70 mil pesos, 80 mil pesos.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I mean,
So why 300? I never spent 300 ever
in a club, well, in a club.
on a chick in a club. Nothing.
Another thing is like, because I mean, well, that's not much the way I look at it. Because I mean, when you go out in New York, that's how much you spend. So for me, like if I don't spend that much when I go out because I always go by myself, and I'm not gonna buy a bottle to just be there like an idiot. So normally, actually, I'm not even drinking. I stopped drinking like 3 4 months ago. Like I just drink water. But if I would go to the club, I'd rather buy a bottle than buy freaking drinks. Because first of all, I don't trust the bartender. Second of all, they're giving you some cheesy, watery drink. I'd rather buy my own bottle so I can serve myself the way I want to. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna go to the club if I'm not ready to do that. So whenever you see me in the club, I'm ready to buy a bottle if I need to, or I'm not just going just to be out there like a clown. Because I don't like. I don't like to feel like I can't afford to be there. Like I hate to go to a club when they have a VIP because I'm like, dude, if there's a VIP, I have to be in there. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, I gotta be able to have all access.
Yeah, yeah. I think, bro, the last time I went to a club, bro, in the States, was in 2015 or something like that.
Oh, word?
A while back, bro. And I remember, and you know what they did, bro? They charged me 50 at the door to get in.
What was this downtown?
This was in Atlanta. I'm like 50 to get in, bro. Like that's insane. I can't even imagine what the prices are now, bro, to get in.
That was in Atlanta? Damn, Atlanta.
That was in Atlanta in 2015. 50 to get in. And my dream was always my illusion was always to go to like Story and Live and all these high-end clubs and party it up, man. And I went to Colombia, man, and I forgot all about that, dude. Like all about that, man. Like I was like, man, I'm just never coming. I don't ever plan on living in America ever again, man. It's just too good, outside, man.
So when you heading out?
I'm trying to head out in like 2-3 weeks. I had to I gotta renew my passport. I gotta empty out the storage unit, and then I'm gonna be heading back out, bro. Tinder's horrible. Everything's bad here, bro. I ran an experiment. I spent $437 on a date. I ain't get nothing. I struck out, and like an idiot.
On a date?
$437.
And then you're telling me you don't want to spend 200 in a club having fun. I'd rather freaking go to the club.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And then if you go out, for example, in Medellin, like how much you want to spend? Like the aguardiente shit is like $10.
Cheap.
You know what I'm saying? And especially Laureles. Laureles clubs are cheaper than the ones in Poblado, in Provenza.
Very cheap, bro.
So I think I'm going now for el Festival de las Flores. I'm going for like a long weekend. I got a couple of things waiting for me out there, so I'm gonna go real quick. I haven't been for like a year and some change, and my friends keep asking me. I don't really want to repeat because I need to finish my tour, man. I need to finish South America. Again, like you mentioned, like I still got Brazil and Paraguay. I got Brazil, Paraguay, and Bolivia left, and then I'm done. But I want to finish that. And then the only reason I'm going back to Medellin because my boy keep asking and asking. He's telling me he wants me to go so bad. So I'm gonna go visit. But then,
what's the next country?
Huh?
What's the next country?
I'm going to Medellin soon, like in a couple of weeks, just for a long weekend. But then I gotta go to New York. I gotta go to the States. I'm going to DR for a couple of weeks. A couple of days to meet my mom. But then when I start my tour again, it's gonna be Bolivia and Paraguay. I come back to Panama, and then I'm going to Brazil. Hopefully end of the year or close to end of the year, like to go for the first time. I've never been to Brazil. I'm leaving it. I haven't been this year because I was waiting for the summertime. So I'm gonna go check out what Rio has to talk. What they're talking about because I've been hearing so many stories about Rio. I have to go experience it.
Okay. Cool, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, living in a cheap country, man, it's like the best, bro. Man, come over here. It's everything's
Dude,
so
I've been hearing. I heard some stories about you. I was like, I don't know who I was talking to, and they're like, oh, he hates passport bros. He doesn't like these people. He doesn't like. I'm like, really?
Well, let's talk about the smoke, man. What are the allegations, man?
They were saying I mean, not really my boy, but they were saying how you don't like passport bros, and then that you have some type of saying that if a person is older than 40 or 30 or something like that, they shouldn't have like a younger girlfriend or something because then they taking advantage of. I don't know. I'm asking you. So
Yeah,
try
yeah, yeah, cool, man.
to
Let's get into the smoke, man. That's what I like. Pretty much, my brother. Man, I opened this. Let me tell you the backstory, my brother. I lived 5 years in Medellin. I
yeah,
never started a channel, a YouTube channel. Never gave a fuck about starting a channel. I come down here, things are so bad. Within 2 weeks, I started a YouTube channel. And I'm like, I have to show people that there's other options that they can, leave, that there's other better places, right? That was the motive for starting the channel, right? Now, here's the thing. What I'm finding out in the space, bro, is that, I'm the only authentic person. I'm saying things that are controversial, but they're true. These guys, they think they can go to these countries and be 60 years old and get a chick that's 20 years old and that's real. You see what I'm saying? That's not real, man. You 60 years old, bro, and you trying to go for a chick that's 20 years old. That's not real, fam. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the talking points. Now they say young chicks. I'm 35. I like 20, 21. So I'm all for it. You see what I'm saying? I have no problem with age gaps or nothing like that. I like that stuff. But here's the thing. You need to understand what's real and what's not real. You got to be careful because these chicks, they can take advantage of you, man. You see what I'm saying? They can really take advantage of you. And I thought I was going to be more well received in the space, frankly, because it's like, okay, this guy, he lived in Medellin 5 years. He speaks Spanish 100%. He speaks English 100%. We can have like an insider here. But it's exactly the opposite. People feel threatened by me because, it's like I'm a local. You see what I'm saying? And, I've been on several panels. I've been making my rounds and stuff like that. A lot of people have been reaching out to me. And, a lot of these guys, man, are getting played. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying the truth because I feel like everybody on YouTube, man, they don't say the truth, man. Like if you damn near 60 years old, bro, and you going to, a country trying to look for a chick who's 20, 25, that's not real, man. If you didn't have that passport, if you don't have no money, she's not going to be with you, man. You see what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, my brother, let me just say one more thing. I know I'm saying a lot, my brother.
no, go ahead, speak your mind.
I'm thinking,
Your point of view.
So let me tell you what happened. And I've been on panels. I'm on another panel tomorrow night too. Bro, I'm thinking I'm going crazy. Yo creo que yo me estoy volviendo loco, ¿verdad? So here's what I do. I asked my two best friends. I asked my mom. I asked my dad. I even asked my cousin over there in Colombia. I'm like, what do you think about a guy, bro, 60 years old, trying to get these chicks that are 20-year-old? Can that be real? They was like, yo, that could be real if it's money involved. My dad said, what my dad said? He was like, I'm not even going to respond to that question. That was the response he sent me. He was like, bro, I'm not even going to respond to that question. So it's like, I say something like that, online, and it's controversial, and it shouldn't be, fam. I'm just saying the truth. And what's even worse, bro, is that people actually believe this shit. They actually believe that this is like, no, 60 years old and 20 years old. And just because you jumping off the plane, you coming off the plane, chicks are going to be, come on, it's not reality, man. Come on, bro.
Give me 2 seconds, okay? I got something in the studio. Yo, the thing is, I do my meal preps like every Sunday. I cook for the whole week, trying to get ready for my travels and stuff like that. And I have something in the stew real quick, but I mean, I don't know how I feel about the whole shit. And I don't even get into it because when it comes to the whole thing with this back and forth and shit, like I don't even get involved much because I have my own ways of thinking, and I don't. I mean, a lot of the things that you said makes a lot of sense because but also that's not just for traveling. That's just like life in general. Like even like if you're 16, you meet a girl in your neighborhood and she's only 20. Of course, is weird. First of all, it's creepy. Second of all, it's weird. And then, but also, like that's not gonna last because for a guy that's 60, you got more past and future, honestly. And this girl is just starting her life. So I think normally when people do that is they just do it for the fun of it, not to have something to last. So if you're going to travel the world and you want to have that kind of experience, it shouldn't be to have something to last. It should be something to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm just gonna go marry this chick that's 20 and I only got like, this much time. I don't know. It's just weird.
But bro, so I say that, and it's controversial. When it's like normal people, bro. Like I literally had a person I sent a text message. I asked him that question. They was like, "I'm not even going to respond to you." It's such an absurd. It's a stupid question, and it's like I'm saying that, and I'm catching heat, bro. And like I know you see me on different panels or people telling you, "Hey, this guy's saying crazy stuff," bro. I'm a normal human being. Like I'm saying normal things, just like you said, bro. Like that's for fun, and that's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But what I'm saying is you have to understand what's real and what's not real, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, how can that be real,
I
man?
think naturally, like the longevity of a relationship like that is not
It's crazy, dude.
that's gonna last. But I think you should have your fun, and then I don't care if you're 80. I mean, if you can get it, if you can't get it like that, and you could be organic and get it, like get it, bro. And if you think it's gonna last, go do your thing till your last days. Like I don't know, like I'm not even close to that age, but when I'm in chicks, I'm like, dude, let's have fun, let's do what we do, and then it is what it is. Because you never know. You could be 20 and she could be 20. And you're not it's not for sure that the relationship is gonna last. All you could do is just go there with the intention of, having a good time and, celebrate life. So regardless of age, it shouldn't be about age. It should be more about, having good moments and a good experience regardless.
And bro,
So you
and
never
bro,
know.
I feel like as I said, I've only been 2 weeks in the space, bro. I haven't been even that long, and I'm seeing, bro. It's like everybody thinks like that. Most of the guys think like that. Like, yeah, that's normal. That's real. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I lived in these countries, man. I speak Spanish, bro. Like, that's not real, man. You see what I'm saying? You got to come up with something to make it level, to make it equal. Because a chick like that, bro, she's not. If you that old, man, these age gaps are 15, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. This is crazy, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Have your fun, but understand what it is. You see what I'm saying? And I've said some regular stuff, man, that has been controversial. And to the point where, bro, yo pensaba que yo me estaba yendo loco. I thought I was going crazy. Where I texted all my friends, I texted like 5, 6 people, bro. Like, and I asked them that question: Am I really going crazy? Am I really out of bounds here, or it's true? And everybody responded. It was like, yo, that's not normal, fam. These people can think it's normal, but it's not. It's not real, man.
I mean, if you like 40, if you like 50 or 60 and shit like that, and you already have your fun, you probably have kids that age. And if you have kids that age, it would be weird to bring someone home that's the same age of your kid. Like, I mean, we've seen that shit in movies, we've seen that shit everywhere. Like, it happens, and it is what it is. To me, to each his own. Like, if you feel happy, I mean, just do what you do. Like, for me, I don't really care. I mean, you don't walk around asking people their age. Hey, how old are you? Hey, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care about that stuff.
What other allegations, bro?
The other thing, oh, that you don't like passport bros. I don't. I think it was what it was. Or that you don't like. Yeah, that's I think what I heard too. That you didn't like passport bros. And what happened with you on QB? Because I thought you and QB were cool. So you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. So I love QB. I've been watching QB for years, right? I love QB. I've been watching QB for years. But the thing is, I'm telling QB this. I'm being honest. He makes fun of me, and he makes fun of anybody who does P2P or sugar dating. And here's what I said back at him, right? I said, bro, you 40 years old. That chick is 25, right? You think you can get that chick in America? It's not gonna happen. With your lifestyle and your income level, it's not gonna happen, fam. I'm being real. You might disagree with me. That's okay. But in Mexico, that's number one. Here's what I said, Ray. Second thing I said, my bro. Todo lo que yo le dije, right? In Mexico, if that dude was shining shoes in Mexico City and he was a Mexican citizen, not a US citizen, or he was in Cancun in the back of a restaurant washing dishes, would that chick look his way? She wouldn't even look half his way, man. You see what I'm saying? We gotta be real. And the third thing I said was, bro, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. P2P, it's an arrangement. She wouldn't be with you, fam. That chick, well, he's like 40. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? He's 40. I'm 35, by the way, but he's 40. That chick is 25. In America, bro, that chick could get any guy she wants. She's gonna get a cardiologist, a doctor who's making $600,000-700,000 a year. So what I'm saying is, bro, we gotta be realistic. I never came at him. I like QB. I've been watching QB for like 2-3 years. He came at me and said, "Oh, he makes fun of people who do sugar dating or P2P. I don't care what people do, but it's like you come at me, my man. You doing the same thing. The same exact thing is what you're doing, bro. That's that's an arrangement. Would she look at you, look at her, and look at you? That's all I gotta say, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I've caused controversy without even want to,
See, with that one, I don't agree 100% with you because I feel like I don't know, to me, and I don't like to talk about this stuff because I don't want people to think that I think I'm all that, but I could get girls anywhere in the US. I've been having girls everywhere in the US. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to take them off my shoulder. Like, dude, I don't want you anymore. Like, but what I'm saying is you don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to have, like, super high income. I just don't see. I mean, again, it's just me because I also navigate in a different circuit. Like, you know, normally when I'm in the US, I'm only chilling with Spanish people, and Spanish people, it's not the same way. You know, like normally Spanish people are not really looking at that. You know what I'm saying? It's more like I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Like, but I don't think like that. I mean, I trust, I believe on the high value thing and where people talk about how you have to be high value. I make over this type of money, but I know that women date up and men's date down. Like I could get that, like Jay-Z would date someone from Mickey D's, but Beyonce would never date someone that's less than a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that. I get all of that. But I still think, like, you know, if you got that swag and you that cool looking and you got your shit together, like you could get any chick you want in the US. Maybe not permanently.
We gonna cook, man. Now here's
maybe not permanently. This is what I'm saying. Maybe not permanently. Maybe you're not gonna get her to marry you. Maybe, but you could definitely get her because she does. I mean, you don't walk around with a sign saying "I'm not rich." You know what I'm saying? And if you look the part and you look good, like they could. I mean. I see that all the time, like in Washington Heights.
My brother, I'm real, but I'm real even if it's against myself. I'm authentic even if it's against myself. What I mean to say by that is that the women that I've gotten in Colombia, I wouldn't be able to touch that in the United States. I just would. The quality, the quantity, no way. The how pretty you are and the amount. You know, I have a body count of over 300.
Well, you said that you was paying for all those chicks. It wasn't organic, right?
Less than 10% were organic.
Well, you could do the same thing in the US too. Pay for them too.
At $20, $30? At $20, $30.
No, but I'm saying you would, if it's paying, you could get the same. You probably could make better in New York paying. Because now
no
paying,
way.
you're not gonna pay the same.
Hell no,
I'm talking about paying in general, not just paying like whatever amount. I'm saying if you're gonna pay and you're gonna pay for quality, you could pay for quality in the US versus Colombia. I get it. You're probably gonna get better quality for less in Colombia than the US, but you could still get good quality. Because I know chicks in Boston that you pay. Like, dude, I've been in like 50 states of all the states in the US. Like in Boston, Massachusetts, there's girls from Medellin right now live there that have work in bars. Check out my video. And some of those girls, they charge, and they're gonna charge you more because the whole crew. I mean, you're Dominican, bro.
But let me tell you,
the people that go to those clubs, they're hustlers. So those dudes, they will leave $1,000 tip. They will leave a tip of $1,000. So they getting chicks like that all day, every day. Now those dudes, they're not gonna pay. They're not gonna buy a ticket to go to Colombia. And the ones that I know that are doing it now, they go to Colombia, they bring them back with them, have them for like a month, and then send them right back. Like I've seen all of this happen, so I know that it's possible. In the US, you're just gonna pay more, and I agree with you there. You're not gonna pay the same, but you still do it. You know what I mean? If you got the resources. Yes.
But for the record, it's not legal in the States. I've never done it in the States. I have no interest in doing it in the States. I'm never gonna do it in the States. And one thing about me, I don't have a criminal record. I've never been arrested. I don't smoke. I don't drink. It's not my thing. That's just not my MO. And like you said, bro, with the prices, I'd rather stay where I'm at in Colombia. You see what I'm saying? I mean, but my thing is this, bro, is
But
that
it's in Colombia. I don't think it's a. I thought it was against the law in Colombia too. No.
no. It's legal, 100%.
Because
100%.
the thing is, what I'm talking about the U.S. I'm not talking about something illegal. I'm talking about checking out. I mean, because they're not running a prostitution. They just chapeadora and chapeadoras. They everywhere. They in VR. They in New York. They everywhere. Chapeadoras are everywhere. We just call it differently in Colombia, but it's the same shit. Chapeadoras and chapeadora.
I've
Oh
spoken.
my boy, QB in the building.
Let's roll. Let's bring them on, man.
Yo, QB, you wanna
Drop the
come
link.
on? What's up?
Drop
What's
the link,
up?
man. Drop the link. Drop the
QB,
link.
you're looking out with a 499. What's good, my brother? You wanna come
Come up,
on?
come up, man.
Yeah.
But my thing is this, bro. Even I've even asked people here. I'm in New York. I was like, yo, what do you think about sugar game, all this other stuff? They was like, bro, don't do it. Stay away from it. So hey, man. I ain't even attempted. What I did was I went on Tinder and on Bumble and I paid for the platinum and all that stuff. And I went on one date and I tried to see what I could do. And the chick was like a 6 or 7. And we spent $120 on Ubers. We spent $120 on Ubers and $120 on Uber. And the bill was like 3 and some change. And it was like, bro, spent all that money and ain't getting nowhere, So
Yo, QB, just drop the link, man. You're welcome to join in.
yeah, drop that link. Have them come up, man. So I can.
What I'm saying is, bro, like you could do it everywhere. It's all about. But I see what you're saying. Like if that's the type of lifestyle you want to live and you feel good about it, like I respect that. And if you could do it in a country where you're gonna get good quality for a good price, for a lower price, why not?
And I got this, bro. This is what I got over there. I got 3 stacks a month. Tengo 3,000 pesos. That's what I got, bro. I got 3,000 a month.
What it do? What it do? My boy?
I'm over here grilling. Let me get off this Bluetooth. 1 second.
Yo, my man,
1 second.
Okay, this is a little better. So, what's going on with you? I guess you were on a Tinder date and you spent over $120 on Uber. Like, what's up with that? Where's the
$120, brother.
game, the swag?
$120, brother.
Huh?
I've come to the States, man, and I spent $437 on a date. Now this is like organic, blah blah blah, Tinder, Bumble, all that stuff, right? I spent $437 on a date.
Right.
I spent $120. Now I'm in the most expensive state in the country, right? But I spent $120 on Ubers, and the bill was like $330, $315, something like that, and some change. And I ain't getting nothing for it.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah, but it's not. The prices are normal, right? I haven't been here in 5 years. Remember, I haven't been in the country in 5 years, so I don't know. And dude, it's not worth it. You could pay $20, $30 over there and get straight to it. It's not even worth the time, the energy, the cash, none of that stuff, dude.
So I got a question for you.
If you want to start there,
hold on, Ray. I'm starting to cook. I got a question for you.
Cook.
So, yeah, literally. Would you say you're a halfway decent looking guy? Pause.
I would say out of a 10, I'm a 5 or a 6.
Repeat that again. You said out of a 10, you're a what?
Out of a 10, I'm a 5 or a 6. I'm average.
Okay, you're average. Okay.
Yeah.
So why can't you get you an average BBW to come to your house and forget the whole Uber shit and smash?
So my level is so high now. What I'm accustomed to, I wouldn't even touch that for free, or I wouldn't engage in what you guys do, bro. Like, oh, have a single mom. I won't touch a single mom. I won't touch a chick who's 30 or 35. I don't, my standards are too high now. They're destroyed.
Right, because you've been spoiled over there by those Colombian whores. I get it. Um,
I agree
so
with you so far, bud.
right, so hold on, we're still having our dialogue here. So what are you gonna do now? Because you don't want to pump on single moms, you don't want to pump on BBWs, you probably don't want to pump on black women, right? So what's gonna be the solution? And when are you gonna get back to Colombia to start living your dream?
I should be out in probably 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks?
I'm back out. I haven't lived here in 5 years. I lived in Medellin 5 years, and I've been traveling in under 6 years. So I'm not even used to these inflation prices, these crazy prices y'all paying, all this stuff. My mind is completely blown.
Okay,
Now,
so when
mind
you
you,
go
hold on,
back to
hold on. Mind you, I'm in the most
go ahead.
expensive state in the country. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's hitting me harder than somebody who would arrive to a Kansas or maybe a Texas or a normal state like that. So maybe the prices are hitting me hard, right? But I'm blown away with these prices.
Right. Well, for one, it's not legal in the States. Two,
I just told them that.
you're only going to be there. Right. You're only going to be there for a couple of days. Look at that bass. Woo. I eat good, man. I eat good. I'm living good. Anyways, you're only going to be there for a short amount of time. So another thing I have to address,
Let's
when
address
you
them,
were
bro.
living in NY, right, did you have like a girlfriend or a wife or a booty call or anything like that? What
I
led
had
you to become a Colombian? Uh-huh.
no. Go ahead, finish, bro.
Go ahead.
So
What
I
led
had.
you to become a Colombian
Go ahead, bro.
sugar daddy? What led that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
So
led you to become a Colombian sugar daddy?
I want to address one thing. It's not legal in the States. I've never
Okay.
engaged in it. I don't have a criminal record. I've never been
Right.
arrested. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I would never even consider doing that. Right. I've never been to jail. So I don't
Okay.
even want to, I just want to make that clear. Right. So that's number one. Number two, bro. I grew up in NY. And I did 10 years in Georgia, in Atlanta, before I left, right? So the last state that I left was Atlanta, was Georgia. Now, here's the thing, bro. I had a regular monogamous girlfriend, and that shit is whack, right? And what I'm trying to tell
Why was it whack?
she was average,
Let's
and I wasn't hitting what I was hitting in Colombia. But hold on, bro. Let me tell you one more thing, bro, and then you could go. So, because I want to address this too.
okay.
So, when I addressed you the other day on the panel, dude, and I said, bro, when you're living in these countries permanently, right? Expat, like I did, right? Whether you're P2P or whether you have organic, it's gonna be unsustainable to only be with one woman, dude. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's so much going on, man. It's so much temptation, man, that it's gonna be hard.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
Yeah. 5 more seconds, bro, and then you have to go. And it's so hard. So what I'm saying to you is, I said, bro, you're gonna be remote. You're gonna have a remote job. You're gonna be living over there. It's gonna be difficult to only be with one chick, bro. You see what I'm saying? I've lived it, right? One more thing I gotta say, and then y'all could go. I go to my barbershop here in New York, and they call me Fantasy, Mr. Fantasy, because it's like, yo, the fantasies, he's living it. You see what I'm saying? That's what they say about it. I'm living it. You see what I'm saying? All these guys are looking at TikTok and Instagram, and it's like, I'm hitting it. Hold on, I'm hitting it. So it's like, bro, you go to that lifestyle. Hold on, I'm almost done. Five more seconds, bro. You go to that lifestyle. You don't want to
go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't want to come back down. I'm not coming back the fuck now. I'm not coming down, baby.
I don't understand that shit.
Okay, so a lot of guys that are quote unquote living Mr. Fantasy is actually living a nightmare. Because whoremongering 24/7, especially in a place like Colombia. A lot of these guys are simps and they're still lonely and they desire to seek a girlfriend. So even though you promote that and that's what you are
I don't
about,
promote it. I don't promote it.
majority
You
of
asking me
men,
about my lifestyle. You're asking me, right? I'm telling you, I don't promote it.
okay,
What you want to do is
majority
what you
of
want to do.
men,
I don't care.
majority, right, I know, but majority of those men that go down there, they end up simping for these girls because they've never had that experience.
I agree.
But the problem is these women do not love them. They don't love them. They don't care for them, especially the white ones. The white Paisa ones,
I agree,
they
bro.
can give a damn about black
I'm with
men.
you 100% there. Yep, yep. I'm with you.
So even
Hold,
though
hold on.
you love to flip and have a rotation and all that, that's great. But for the average guy, um, he's really not going to have that experience lifestyle where it's fulfilling for him.
I
And
agree.
that's
So
why a
hold on. I
girlfriend
don't
would
know
be
how
a
much.
better solution.
I don't know how much time you have, brother, but I want to tell you what my problem is with you and my beef that I have with you. Um,
Okay,
and
go
what
ahead, lay
started
it
it.
out.
You got time? All right. So here's my thing, bro. And Ray, if you want to
Yes, we
say
got
something, let
time.
me know before
No, go ahead, do your thing, do your thing.
I eviscerate him, before I rip his head off. Right? Here's the problem I got with you,
Okay,
brother.
rip my head
I've
off.
been
Go ahead.
I've been watching you for 2-3 years, right? I like you. I like the
Uh huh.
content. I think you're a good guy, right? Good dude, right? Watch you for 2-3 years. But here's the problem that I have with you, brother. You have an obsession where you want to clown people or make fun of people who do P2P or do mongering or do whatever they want to do. Now, my view and my opinion on that is if a guy wants to do P2P, let him. If a guy wants to be organic with
Right.
one chick, let him. It's not my problem. I don't care. So that's my one thing, right? But you came and you made, and you're poking fun of me because I do the sugar dating thing, I do P2P, whatever, fine, right? But here's my thing. You're
Right.
doing the same thing, bro. You're doing P2P, you're doing mongering because your relationship is fake. You're 40 years old, she's 25. Look at her and look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question for you is, brother, and this is the real litmus test, right? If you were in Mexico
Okay.
and you were a Mexican citizen, you weren't an American, and you were shining shoes in Mexico City on the streets, would she look at you? She wouldn't even look half your way. She wouldn't even give you a half look. If you were in the back of a restaurant in Cancun washing dishes, would she look at you? She wouldn't even look at you. She wouldn't give you the time of day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then if you were in America, could you get a chick like her? No way, dude. She'd be with a $600,000 a year cardiologist in California. She wouldn't even look your way. So it's like with your lifestyle, with your income, with your budget, and all that stuff, you couldn't even get that. So it's like, why are guys fake? And I'm the only real one. I'm saying, hey man, the stuff I'm knocking off, the quality and the quantity in Colombia, it don't even come close to the States or the NY. I'm the only authentic one. I'm the only real one. And then the last thing I gotta say is this, bro, is that there's a litmus test to this, right? If you line up, right? Hang on to what I'm about to say, brother. If you go to the streets in Mexico and you talk to 10 Mexican locals, and you know how they interview these people on the streets and stuff, if you present a picture of yourself and a picture of your girlfriend, and you ask them in Spanish, "Eso es real? Is that real?" They're gonna be like, "No way, dude. What's going on there? Oh, he's an American? Oh, I get it now." You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. If you were to do the same thing, brother, in
Okay.
America, hold on, give me 5 seconds, man. I'm gonna land my plane, bro. If you were to do the same thing in America, and you do an interview style on the streets, and you ask people, you show a picture of her, a picture of you, and they'd be like, "Is that real, dude?" They'd be like, "No way. What's up? Is he a cardiologist? Is he a basketball player? Is he a celebrity?" So my thing is this, bro, is that in my opinion, right? You're doing the same thing I'm doing, dude. You're doing a sugar daddy. You're doing an equalizer to bring you up because you wouldn't be able to get that person organically. And that's my whole beef about it, brother. And then I got one last thing, brother, that we can get into, but that's my point right there. So that's the disagreement that me and you
Okay.
have
So let
fundamentally.
right. So let me respond. Number one, I dated two fitness models in California. Okay, both the same caliber, white, Spanish. One had a boob job. The other one was all pure, natural, looked good. I've never struggled dating women throughout my life, whether if it's Laredo, Texas, Florida, California. I never really had that issue. Now, in regards to my girlfriend, I met her organically. Okay. I'm a black pillar, so looks matter. I do talk about that on my channel. You can't be a 300-pound motherfucker and expecting to get an 8, 9, or 10. It's just not going to work. I am 6'4", okay? The average Mexican guy is probably around 5'8" in height. My girl is about 5'7", 5'8", so she is a taller woman. And in California and Mexico especially, women like older men. That is a very common dating relationship. Because I am an African American, I look younger than my age. Now I got to dye this shit a little bit, but I look younger for my age, especially with the hair transplant. So if I was a shoe shiner in Mexico City or a busboy in Cancun, because looks do matter, and again, we are attractive whether you're a man or a female. Um, to the opposite sex based on looks, I will still have the same opportunity as I have now. Now, what sets me apart from the rest of the other guys that she may find attractive is I have status as well, being an American, and obviously I can take care of this woman for eternity.
That's it.
My
That's it.
girl is replaceable.
You,
Hold on,
but hold
stop,
on.
stop, stop.
Hold on,
Hold,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no.
You
Let me
are,
finish. I'm
oh, you
almost
proved my
there.
point.
I'm
That's it,
almost
bro. You said
there.
you're American.
No,
Your
I'm
status.
almost there. No, just
That's
listen. My girl, hold on, pause. My girl knows she is replaceable. Okay.
it.
I had a side piece for a very long time. And if you look at my videos, if you pay close attention, there's other girls that I've hooked up with romantically on that channel. So she has to be on her best behavior. Otherwise, I can find
I,
another Mexican girl and
I,
date her
oh,
without doing sugar daddy, like a normal boyfriend girlfriend
but
relationship.
I
So
want you to understand.
I don't have to pay for. Go ahead.
But I want you to understand,
Go
bro,
ahead.
that I've been watching for 2-3 years. It was nothing personal like that. It's just you came at me first with the sugar daddy or the P2P thing. It's like it's what I do.
Yeah.
And
Okay. It's
hold
not
on,
the same
hold on.
concept of dating. Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
hold on. And it's like for me, it's like I think number one, you got an obsession. Like let people do what they want to do. If they want to be straight, if they want to get with other guys or whatever, just let people do what they want to do. If they want to do P2P organic, my thing is that's number one. Number two is that I ain't want to interrupt you, but you already conceded to me if you're saying, hey man, my status American, which is what I said from the beginning. So we don't even need to argue that point. You've already been defeated on that, which is what I said initially. Now, the other point was this. You like, okay, so let's play a hypothetical here, right? You're saying go abroad. So you're saying that you can only get that chick because I have a passport, right? I'm QB passport flexing. You're saying that I can only get that chick because I have a passport, right? Which is what I'm saying, right? Okay, so let's say we concede that, and I only got it because I have a passport, right? What's your end game? Here's my end game, bro. My end game is, I speak Spanish 100%, is to look out for dudes, is to don't go crazy over these chicks, man. Don't start buying houses, buying cars for them, all this other stuff, because it's going to be red pill 2.0 in a different country. I'm actually doing this, bro, on your behalf, and I'm looking out for you and all these guys that before you jumped on, me and Ray was talking about, people think that it's normal, bro, to be 60 years old and date a 20-year-old just because you come from America. So my end game is to actually, I'm an insider, right? I speak Spanish 100%. I've been living in the countries abroad for 5 years. So my thing is I'm trying to protect guys and tell them, hey, enjoy, have fun, but understand it's not real. And don't start buying houses and cars and get married, all this other stuff, because they could leave you at any point. The majority of the time, they only want you for your money. So in reality, brother, I'm coming on you, but I'm coming on you for as love and looking out for you, bro. Because I'm like, yo, just watch your P's and Q's. I don't want you to be red pill 2.0 in a different country. That's where it's coming from, dude. Because let me get 10 more seconds, bro. Because if you say, hey, okay, go abroad, let's say she's only with me for the passport. Cool, you got it. Now what? Well, that's the now what, bro. That's the next level to this. Is I want you guys to be aware, dude, that if it's not authentic, that don't go crazy buying houses, putting houses in people's names and cars and all this other stuff to actually protect your assets. Hide them if you can, bro, so you don't get played. Like many people get played overseas. I know a YouTuber, I'm not going to mention his name. he got played. He married a chick in Colombia. Now he's heartbroken. It didn't go how he thought. Boom, boom, boom. These things happen day in and day out in these countries. And I'm trying to just bring guys awareness. Let me get one more thing, QB. I thought I was going to be, I've been 2 weeks in the space, my brother. I haven't been well received, as you see. I thought I would have been well received. Like, oh, this guy speaks Spanish. He's been living in Medellin for 5 years. He's a tremendous insider. That's not the case at all. They see me as an opposition because I'm one of them. I'm like one of the locals. I have too much information. I'm a threat to them. All I'm saying, brother, is realities. It's authenticity. I'm telling you, hey, man, I don't get the same chicks I would get in the States as in Colombia, dude. It's not the same thing, brother. I don't have that status. I'm being honest. I say, hey, man, I like chicks 21, 22. I'm 35. I need to level up the playing field, and I need to do some sugar if I want it easy and quick. That's how I want it. And that's all I had to say. I got one last point, bro. Remind me before you get off so I can let you know about that point, which is also to your benefit.
Okay, no, I think we're at a good compromising understanding now. One thing I will say, and this is the honest truth, even though we are Team Passport, Ray, myself, you, and everybody else in the space, we're not all on the even playing field, okay? So as you kind of mentioned that, hey, for me to get women, what's the range, 21 to 25, I'm going to need a sugar date per se. Whereas myself, I've lowered my age on Bumble. I have hella matches on Bumble, Tinder, girls between the ages of maybe 23 to 27.
I ain't say that sugar was the only way. I ain't say that sugar was the only way. I say I'm trying to do numbers. Okay. I'm trying to do volume. I'm trying to do a lot. I ain't say it was the only way, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't
Right. But there are guys that, hey, such as myself, like I don't want to pay for time for a girl to be my girlfriend. Okay. And what I mean by time is there are sugar daddies that pay for food, time by the hour, selfies, gifts, allowance. Like, I don't want to do none of that. Okay. Now, if I'm going to have you to come travel with me, yeah, I'll pay for the airline ticket, the hotel, that stuff. I won't even do that. Gifts and time, like, hey, this is my fee per hour. No, I'm not doing that. And there are girls that I find attractive enough that will want to hang out with me, and that's not going to be an issue. Now, circling back to you, hold on really quick. Circling back to you, I think it's very important, the negative side of sugar dating is you are paying for a girlfriend, you're paying for a companionship. So your emotions can't be attached to that. So it's very easy because, women are beautiful and we like to be around beautiful women, and our emotions get very stimulated. That guys can't have that emotional attachment because she's your girlfriend only temporarily. The floor is yours.
So thanks, brother. So as you can see, bro, it's like all this, they saying I hate passport, bro. I'm a passport bro myself. I actually love passport, bro, and I'm trying to bring full awareness to dudes so they don't lose their ass in these damn countries. But here's another point, right? I was on a live, I'm gonna say it, Sin City, and I was like, there's these travelers, right, who they work in the States, they work 2-3 jobs in the States, right, and they'll do 4 or 5 trips a year. Some guys even 6-7 trips a year, and they're spending $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 a year on travel, right? I'm not sure if you're one of them. But my thing is,
no, hell no.
Hold on. But my thing is, why not? Because this is what B-Dub bring up in the thing yesterday. Why not, bro? Go cold turkey for a year. Don't travel and take off and never have to come back like I did. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got my remote job, I got my money straight, I got all that stuff. And you guys, a lot of you guys are working 2 jobs, are going on 4 or 5, 6, 7 vacations at $2,000-$3,000 a piece. If you just stop that cold turkey for a year, why not leave and not have to come back like me? I got my education right. I got my remote job. I got my money right. I got all that stuff. I was able to leave and not come back. And that's just a suggestion I was making to you and to all the other guys out here. You see what I'm saying? because I feel like y'all half-assing. Let me go out real quick, boom. Let me get a quick shot, a week, 2 weeks, and y'all doing this 6-7 times a year, spending 10, 15, 25, 30, $40,000 a year. Why not just hold off for a year like I did, right? I guess I'm super disciplined, right? Mucha disciplina. And I stopped for a year, bro, and I was able to leave and not even come back. Now I work remote. I retired at 28, 29. I'm a remote worker. I work like 2-3 hours a day. I don't even care. I don't even care about my money. Just comes in. And so it's like, why not do it the right way? I'm trying to help brothers out, but I'm seeing that a lot of people in this space are low surface, bro.
But I have a question.
I'm done, bro.
This is getting confusing, but how are you helping people out? Because I mean, by telling them to do that, you're not helping. Like you need to teach them how. Because if you, I mean, it's not easy for someone to just take up for a year, 2, 3, 4 years. Like they should go in the right employment. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're saying, okay, I do this for this is what I do for to get my money, and let me teach you how to do it so that you can do the same thing I do. But just by saying it,
Right. What is it you do?
exactly.
But pause. That's the idea, right? I'm trying to get the guys the idea, and now these are the options that we have to do it.
What are the options?
Look at remote jobs.
But what remote job? Because there's why.
But hold on, because I'm trying to tell you.
There's a lot of remote jobs.
Yeah, there's a lot of remote. But hold on. Like what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, people don't even have their head the idea of what I'm saying. People don't even know that. I'm saying, guys, stop traveling for a year, right? So you can actually not have to come back to the US and travel full time.
Right on time.
You're saying
right on time.
You guys are going to the next level and saying, but how? I'm saying that guys don't even have this idea that I'm even talking about. They don't even know that first step.
I don't know. You let me in the air, bro. You let me confuse them. If you're gonna give something, give it all out. Don't give it little parts and stuff like that. That's what everybody else does. That's the only thing I would say. Like if I'm gonna give it all.
No, pero Rey, tú no entiendes, loco. O sea, los tigres no están ni pensando en esa idea, loco. Ellos están pensando en ir en 4, 5, 6, 7 viajes anual.
I get it.
They ain't even thinking about that, dude.
That makes sense, but I do the same thing too. Like I travel a lot. I do small trips. Like I don't want to do long trips. Like I have responsibilities. I got things I gotta do. So I'm able to do what I do, you know, because I have my ways of working. So basically, for you, it's different. I see Austin Holloman doing like 2, 3 years too. Like a lot of people do a lot of different things, and they do what works for them. So what worked for me, for example, is that I do smaller trips, multiple a year, because I could do that. I can afford it, and I could go big, go hard, go do what I do, and come back home and relax and take care of my responsibilities where I'm at. But it would have been nice, like you said, it would be nice for me if I didn't have to work to do all of that stuff. If I could do what you do, but then you need to teach me how to do that. Like how do I do it? Teach me.
Yeah, so I would say IT. IT is the best way, man. And there's a guy who has a course that's basically free. I mean, almost free. It's like $300. The guy's name is Theo. But IT is only a small sector of what you could do remote, man. But I want to say this, QB, while I have you on, I want to address one final point, which is there's been some allegations of racism. I don't know if you're with me, QB.
He's paused. What you mean racism against who?
I want to address some comments that have said that I'm a racist. So I want to address those allegations. Yeah, I want to address those allegations as well.
How are you a racist?
No, 100% no. But I want to address those allegations. I want QB to come on.
He just bounced.
Déjalo que venga para atrás el tigre.
Yeah, I have a guy on the shop right now, my boy Diego, El Primo from El Salvador. He's been in the shop for a minute, and this guy went through the same thing. He was going out with a girl that had another man, and he was dealing with that situation. And this is the same thing. Like he's a good-looking guy, has his stuff together, lives in El Salvador. He's from El Salvador, and he still go through the same thing. So what you was telling you,
Look, Rey, pero tú sabes toda esta vaina ya, loco. Yo no sé.
But what I'm telling you is,
this happens in these countries.
My brother, you don't have to be like American to go through the same issues. Like he's from El Salvador and he's going through the same issues in El Salvador.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not really about a visa and all of that. So that's what
QB, I want to address.
Okay.
You got it.
Sure.
there's like a radio.
All right, hold on.
Okay, is that better?
Oh yeah, perfect, bro. So yeah, man, I like this conversation, man. We've been able to air it out. So I have one final point, bro. I wanna address, and that's allegations of racism.
Right.
So here's the thing, man. There was allegations made yesterday that I was on a racist panel, which I want to clear up. I never been on Chem 123's panel. I never been in the chat. You know, that guy's a racist. You see what I'm saying? But I want to address this. You know, my two best friends only in the world are 100% black mom, black dad. My best friend.
You're black too, by the way.
And I'm black too, right? I'm Dominican. My mom and dad are Dominican, right?
Okay.
Even though so 100%. And I want to address this because I want to be serious about this. There was allegations made that I was on that guy's panel, on that guy's chat. I never been on his panel, on his chat, right? Another thing I want to address with the other guy, Rico. Here's my problem with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have this problem with you. I'm gonna wait till he comes back because this.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So here's the problem with Rico. I like the guy. I watched him for 2 years, right? But here's where he lost me, right? He's saying that American women are good, are great. Black American women are great. He said he's got daughters and nieces and all this other stuff, right? Great.
Mm-hmm.
But here's where he lost me. He married a Salvadorian chick. So he dated out. So it's like, why are you going to pitch or promote something and then do exactly the opposite? That's a sellout to me. If take this example, if Nike is paying you millions of dollars to wear Nike sweaters and Nike shoes, why are you going to wear Adidas? It's a sellout. He's a fraud. I got no respect for him. I lost respect for him when I found that out. That's my beef with him. Now, I don't got that beef with you because you never promoted American women. You never said nothing bad or positive. You just promoted Mexico. So I don't have that beef with you, right? But that guy, all he talks about is that, but then he turns around and he's the op. He's the opposite. He's a sellout. And so that's my problem with that guy. So I just wanted to clear up any racist allegations or anything like that. I'm 100%. Well, I don't know if I'm 100% Dominican, but my mom and dad are both Dominican. Dominicans are black. It is what it is, dude. I'm black. I'm African American. You see what I'm saying? I just want to make it real clear on the racism thing. And
all Dominicans are black. So
hold on. My beef is
clear. Not all Dominicans are black.
Hold on. But that guy said that. He said that, hey man, I'm tired of you guys trashing American women and black American women. And I got nieces and I got daughters, I got sisters, all this other stuff. And then he does the complete opposite. That's my beef with him. I don't think he's authentic, and I lost respect for him. And that's it right there. That was the final point I had. That's addressing the racist allegations and all that other stuff. I've never been on his panel. I think he's a racist.
No.
I've never been in the chat or nothing like that.
What the hell are you eating, QB? What are you eating?
Bass, and this is the little greens or whatever. I can't think of the name. Orthrix or something.
What the hell, bro? You haven't sent me nothing about Guadalajara. I text you on IG. I want to see it, bro. You know I love Guadalajara. I haven't heard shit from you. When are you going to upload the content, my brother?
The Guadalajara vlog is coming out next Saturday.
I need to see it.
I'm editing as we speak. Like, I'm literally editing now. I'm probably about 65% done editing.
Nice.
I just need to do a couple of. And then I'm gonna upload our video together too. So don't worry about that. That's coming up too.
Yeah. How was it, bro? How was Guadalajara? Was it nice?
Yeah. So my boy, he got to change of heart, man. He's gonna come on the live stream, but Guadalajara was better in his opinion than Medellin.
Oh, really?
Now, Yes.
I've been telling
Mm-hmm.
people about Guadalajara. There's better for me. There's better women in Guadalajara than Medellin. For me, in my opinion, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's just me. I have more fun in Guadalajara than
He,
Medellin.
he's the tall brother, and he's like, look, I'm tired of transactional dating. So basically, pay for play, and I, for him, it's more of there is a huge single mom epidemic in Colombia where, don't get me wrong, Mexico does have single moms too, but not as bad as Colombia. Um, my girl's friend that he met,
The big
she's
booty girl,
25. Huh?
the one with the nice shape.
Yes.
Oh, so he met
She's
her there. I
20.
thought they were together from before. He just met her.
No, no, he just met her. Yeah. She's
Nice.
25, no kids, speaks English. She has a passport, and she's a surgeon. She's a plastic surgeon.
There you
Family
go,
comes
Gore,
from
bro.
money.
There you go, Gore, bro. You talk
What up? What
about
up? What up? What's
you
the
could
smoke,
make
man?
chicks
I got
like
smoke,
that.
man.
Something like that. She got status, she got money, she speaks English and a passport. So she doesn't need an American.
The, the question is, man, if he ain't have a passport, man, if he
She
was
has a passport, my brother. She has one. She doesn't need nothing from him.
you don't understand. Forget her, right? If
No.
he,
Nah, I don't believe in that shit. That was back in the days, like when Spaniards conquered.
ya, Rey, tú estás loco,
Yeah.
mano.
Americans having a passport
Rey,
doesn't
tú
mean
estás
shit
loco,
anymore.
mano.
Having a passport doesn't mean shit. Like there's millionaires in every
But-
country we go to. There's women, they got options, bro. They got options.
I got one more racial point that I want to go over with you that I've been seeing a
Bro,
lot in
I'm
Medellin.
Go ahead.
very racial now.
No, I got one more. Let me get one more with QB because he actually addressed it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Bro,
ahead.
here's what's
Go
happening.
ahead. Go.
Here's what's happening in Medellin, bro. And I'm gonna start off by saying this. I'm gonna start off by saying an example, bro. It's crazy. My email box is full. Everybody's been reaching out to me. I got a mail order bride agency in Ukraine that's reaching out to me because they want to talk about the reality of racism, right? And I say this, right? I'm not going to Ukraine and I'm like, that's insane. There's a war there or anything. But here's what I want to say, QB. You mentioned something, brother. There's a lot of guys that are going to Medellin and they want the white paisa. Here's the reality, bro, right? The reality of it is this.
Blanquita.
They want the
Blanquita.
right?
Guarita.
I got a guy. He's 38 years old. He's Indian, and he wants the white paisa. And he hates his culture. He don't like Indian chicks. He thinks they're unattractive. Right? But here's what I explained to him. I says, bro, just how you hate your own kind and you're racist against their own kind, fam, they can be racist. The white paisas, they can be racist against you and they can hate you. And you can't cry wolf when they don't want you. It's a reality. And this is a reality for Indians, for Hispanic, for black guys, for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make that last clarification, bro. If you're racist against whoever, bro, just remember, they can also be racist against you. Now, I told them the good thing, you might find 5-10% of the population of those chicks who might give you a shot, might mess with you or something like that. That was
bro, I got you now, but that's reality. That's everywhere. So, I mean,
so that was the last thing, QB.
That's what it is.
That was the last thing, QB.
Whoever you think is hot, you know, another person don't think she's hot. So that's whatever. Like, you know, like it is what it is. That's life. But what I'm saying is, we gotta get this shit out of people's head. American passport is not as valuable as it was before. That shit is not it. You know what I'm saying? QB doesn't get girls over everywhere he goes because he has a blue passport. He gets them because he worked on himself.
I disagree.
And he's trying to look better every day. Same shit with me.
Disagree.
Like, I don't get girls because I have a blue passport. I'm Dominican too. So, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I get girls because when they see me, shit, I make them bitches. I'm irresistible.
I disagree.
But let me finish because when they see me, I'm well dressed, smell good, speak multiple language, been around the world a couple of times. You know, I'm financially okay, and I could do things that other people can't. So they're looking at me because of my physique first. They look at my face, they look at my body, they look at the way I dress first. And then they investigate and get some more. But this is what I'm saying. They don't know I have a blue passport until I speak. Sometimes they even think I'm local in some of the countries that I go to. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, We have to get that shit out of people's mind, like, oh, because you have an American passport. People don't care because every country that we go to, there's a lot of men with a lot of money that they could choose. Because women can
I
choose.
disagree.
What, boy? If you go to DR right now,
The dollar.
let me tell you, bro.
Let me tell you why I disagree. The dollar's too strong. It's just way too
Yeah,
strong.
who
It's just
cares?
what
If
you
you
can
got
do.
money, let
What
me
you
tell
can do.
you.
Oh, hold on. My lifestyle in Medellin, $3,000 a month. That's a
But
$70,000.
that's you.
Hold on, that's $70,000 in New York for me to have the same
Dude,
life.
but there's another 100 guys in Medellin that make more money than you.
Bro, it's $3,000 in Medellin.
So, but
That's
let me
same
tell you,
lifestyle, bro. For me to be in front of Central Park,
I know, but
for
you
me
was
to be on
paying.
Fifth Avenue, bro, that'd be
Bro.
$70,000 a month, dude.
Bro, you was
$70,000
paying. Like with all the money that you're making, you was still paying for bro. Like you was still paying for girls. Like with all the money that you make. So what I'm saying is, there's gonna be another 100 guys in Medellin that are saying, I don't want these girls, and those are the ones that you're getting. It's like DR. When you go to DR, tú sabes los millonarios que hay en la capital, en Santo Domingo. You know the guys with money, and you think you're getting the best girls. You're not getting the
Tienes
best
un
girls.
pasaporte
You're
azul.
getting the girls that they don't
No
want.
te da una ventaja.
Huh?
No te da una ventaja si tú tienes un pasaporte.
No, not anymore.
Stop it, bro.
It doesn't.
I want to
It
say, no, man,
doesn't.
this has been a real lit
Dude, it
live stream.
doesn't.
I thank QB for coming out, bro.
Dude,
I
if
never
you-
thought you was gonna come up because I sent you emails, I sent you DMs, I sent you WhatsApps. I never thought you was gonna come up, bro.
Yo, bro, let me tell you. If you fat and ugly and you got money and we walking down the street together, let me explain something to you.
Hold on. I never
What
thought
you
you was
talking
gonna
about?
come up, QB. So man, I respect, a ton of respect, bro, because I never thought you was gonna come up. I sent you emails.
I mean,
DMs,
I have
WhatsApps.
respect.
I've been chasing you to the point that I gave up. So you came up, brother. I respect you, man. We had a conversation like men. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. You see what I'm saying? You could keep clowning me on the P thing. That's cool. You could keep sending super chats.
No. So here's what. Hold on, go abroad now.
Yeah.
I'm happy we had a good, productive conversation where, I'm not yelling and screaming at you and vice versa. Now, do I clown a little bit? Yes, I do, But my only concern for you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be full-fledged honest here, I understand that you yourself can probably get away cold approaching, girls to be sugar babies in Medellin, but I don't think other American men should be doing that because that can turn out to be a very dangerous outcome. All right. So what's your thoughts on that?
So yeah, I'm glad you bring it up. So I would say my sugars less than 10% come from that lead source. The other lead source I'm not gonna disclose because I think I'm like 5 years ahead of everybody in advance. But what I will do for you is I'll tell you offline how I get the organic stuff and everything like that. And I already explained to you the 3 levels, right? You got pros, right? Then you got semi-pro. Then you got chicks that don't even have boyfriends, don't never been, and that's the level I'm on, level 1. That's the level I stay on. So yeah, brother. So yeah, that's
bro,
less
let
than.
me ask you a question, bro. Do you mean the third level is regular chicks that?
Oh, let me explain. Yeah. Oh man, please let me explain, bro. Okay, so
let him explain. Go ahead, explain.
Yes, please. QB doesn't know this, and I explained to him. He was blown away. I don't like pros. I don't do pros. I don't have sex with pros. Here's what I do. There's 3 levels. Let's start with level 3. Level 3 is pros. They're out every night. They're doing hard liquor, hard drugs. They're waking up at 2 p.m. and they're going to bed at 7 a.m. Right? I don't touch that. I don't like those chicks. Right? Level 2 is maybe a chick who has a job and it's a semi-pro and she's seeing 1 or 2 guys a week. That's a semi-pro, right? Then we got level 1. Level 1 is the only level operating. Level 1 is college chicks. Most of these chicks never even had a boyfriend, never had a sugar daddy, don't know what pros is. They're completely clean, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's where now I can't disclose my lead source because I'm like 5 years ahead. Eventually, it's gonna get saturated, but I will tell you guys offline how I do it and everything like that. Cold approach is small, 10% is sub 10%. So realistically, this is what you guys don't know. I'm ahead like 5 years. Realistically, we're dealing with the same chicks. Your girlfriends, that's the chicks I'm dealing with. It's level 1 chick. Some of these chicks never even had a boyfriend, dude. Which is mind-boggling. It's insane. Some of them never even had a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that's the system right there.
But that's only in Medellin.
You could run that. You could do that in any country. I mean, you could do that in any country. But obviously, it depends. If you're in New York, it's not legal, and you're gonna pay a shitload of money. You know, are you gonna get it at? I don't know QB, but my budget is $20-$30. That's what I pay. I pay 50,000 pesos, 80,000 pesos. That's what I pay. And in my building, that penthouse that you saw, QB, there wasn't a single foreigner there. They don't allow Airbnbs. They don't tolerate them. Nothing like that. My neighbor above me was a judge. The guy downstairs was a dentist. The person in front of me was a plastic surgeon. We had G-Wagons in the garage. I had two garages. We had security. We had everything. And there wasn't a single foreigner there. No passport bros. And they and no Airbnbs tolerated in that building because they don't want that stuff. So yeah, bro. So I got love for the passport bros. I'm a passport bro and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to be authentic in the space. And I'm not even staying in the space. I'm choosing. I'm pivoting and I'm going somewhere else because there's not enough authentic. People don't want to hear authenticity, man.
Gotcha. Well, hey, I gotta clean up and get ready for my live with JTV. So I'm gonna holler at you guys later. All right.
All right, man. Good looking out. Good for coming through, my brother. See you in a bit. I'm gonna come to your live in a minute.
Okay. Cool.
This live was lit, man. Ray, man. This live was lit, bro.
Oh, you wanted to talk to QB. There he was. You know, you guys were able to figure it out.
Yo le estaba cayendo atrás de tigre, loco. I have been chasing him, sending him DMs, emails. I didn't think he was ever gonna come up.
You know, QB, my boy. So I mean, I sent him the link and stuff like that. So
but yeah, bro, that passport is so strong, dude. That dollar's so strong, dude.
I really don't believe that, bro. But I mean,
bro, in these countries, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
I really don't, bro. I think that was more back in the days. I don't think it's
in Colombia, bro. When I was there, listen to this, bro. When I was there, it was 3,500. Right now, it's 4,100. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dude. It was 35 when I left. It's 41 right now, bro.
You killed me with those 3 levels type of shit. Like I didn't even know that there was levels to
and offline, bro, I will share with you how I get them. What's my lead source? And that's why QB was blown away. And he was just blown away, like you said. He was like, "Coño, yo no sabía eso." It's 3 levels, bro. You got pros, you don't want to do. I don't touch them. You got semi-pro, and then you got organic, which organic is the same thing you're dealing with. Your girlfriend, his girlfriend. That's the same kind of chicks I'm dealing. You know, not pros, not nothing like that. I don't do that stuff.
Oh, that's a good look. All right, man. So I think we had a good run. I mean, it was a good time. Let's keep talking on IG. You know, we got each other on IG, and you know, for everyone else, I'm gonna
send you something, bro. Do you do Cash App or PayPal?
I do both.
Send me your Cash App via Instagram, please.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
gonna send you something, my brother. Everyone
that's gonna be watching this later, it's your boy Rod Harper until you know how we do.
I love you, Ray, my boy.
Now, please support him. His channel is popping. Follow him. Make sure that you definitely go and check his content. And, you know, we will see you in the next one, man.
And hopefully we'll meet up in one of these countries, Ray.
Yo, for sure, man. And I invite me to your channel one of these days so we can do something.
Whenever you want, brother.
All right, sounds good, man. Good looking out.
All right, brother.
Peace.